As you know, I have just hit 400 subscribers on YouTube, and for that, I'm going to be doing a Q&A with subscribers. Before we get started, I just want to thank you guys so much for helping me hit this goal. I never thought we'd get past even 300 or 500. Let's try to get to that goal also. But for now, thank you so much for helping me get to 400 subs. Alright, first question on this list is Rowstar. What is your favorite town in Twisted? Back in 1.17, 1.18, it used to be Hazelton. But then whenever Prior Lake came in, started getting so many good updates, like, for example, 1.21, we got the Truckies gas station, and it's just a great town in general, so I'm gonna go with Prior Lake. Alright, next person on this list is Tablet Kid. What is my favorite car/chaser in Twisted? Well, it used to be Dominator 3 until 1.21 came. We got the 2024 TIV 2, and that's just been my favorite vehicle because it deploys faster than any other TIV 2. One thing I like about it is whenever I'm live, it says live StormChasers on the side of it, and that kind of fits in well, so. Next question is Aaron. Which Twisted update was your favorite? Well, I have two answers for this one. The first one is 1.18. They just added meshes. The game looked a lot better. It was just a complete game changer. And then 1.21, they made the game way less laggy. They recoded pretty much the entire game. So I think that's going to be my favorite update in Twisted. Alright, next question. Well, we have two from Tofu Doge here. When did you start playing Twisted? And what is your favorite horror game? Well, I can't remember the exact day that I started playing Twisted, but I'm pretty sure it was 1.15, 1.16 whenever I started playing. And also, my favorite horror game is The Rake. The Rake is just a really fun game that I love to play with viewers. It's a very interactive, very, very scary game. Love the horror and how much you have to pay attention to the game. It's just really fun. Alright, next question. What is your favorite interceptor in Twisted? Moving on. Alright, Pogfrog. What is your favorite kind of milk? Well, I'm lactose intolerant, so. Alright, question from Silence. Who's your favorite Twisted content creator? I'm gonna have to go with Krasblocks or Fusion, because we sometimes interact quite a bit. We talk a lot, and they're just really cool people in general. Love their content also, so. Yeah. Alright, another question from Tofu Doge. What is your least favorite town in Twisted? I'm gonna have to go with Peshtigo. There is nothing going on there. 1. 2, I haven't visited there since like 1.18. Whenever it got added, I didn't visit there at all, pretty much. So, next question is from Fusion himself. What is your favorite music genre? I really like, don't get me wrong, but I like pop and rock from the 80s. Those are just really, really well-made songs. No auto-tune, just pure talent. Michael Jackson, Freddie Mercury, those were really, really good singers and really good musicians. So I'm gonna have to go with that. Next question! Are you... Alright, I'm gonna bang my head on a wall. I have lost all faith in humanity. What race are you? I like F1 races. Alright, next one. What moment was the most memorable throughout your YouTube videos? Probably my first ever live stream. And whenever all Twisted content creators like RJP, Fusion, Krasblocks, Iron 10s, Chicken also joined. I was a massive fan of RJP at the time, and I was so happy that he joined. I'm gonna need to find that live stream again. I reacted like a little girl. Let's not talk about that. Alright, Aaron, what is my favorite food? Depends on what kind of day it is. If it's like a dinner night out with friends, probably pizza, but before like a game or like a sports game or just all time, probably Caesar salad. I love Caesar salad. It tastes so good, and also it's really, really healthy for you. Alright, next one. You know what, fine, I'm getting tired of this, I'll show you. Never gonna give you up, never gonna let you down, never gonna run around. Are you going to eat Kraz and Fusion? No, I don't like tires! Yeah, let's just skip that one. What is my favorite water bottle brand? I'm gonna have to go with Hydro Flask because it's a really good cup, nice metal. I have one, and it keeps my drink cold. It's just really good in general. So, yeah. Dominator or Tiv? Dominator. What is my favorite game pass in Twisted? Well, I have two, but I'm going to say one. It is the 2x cash pass. It's really worth the price because whenever you get something quite expensive, you could just get the money back like that, pretty much. And it's really helpful whenever you're chasing, so. I honestly have no idea what in the world that is, so we're just gonna skip that one. What is my opinion on Dominator 2? In Twisted, it had an absolute amazing remodel, and it's probably one of my favorite cars in the entire game. I'm glad it had an increased threshold, because, well, pretty much every tornado then, it was kind of useless. Alright, this is a long one, but I don't care, I'm gonna say it all in one. What's your favorite country beside America? That's probably gonna be England. What's your favorite state beside Missouri? Oklahoma. What's your favorite soccer team? Real Madrid. What's your favorite ice cream? Vanilla ice cream. Which Dominator is the best? Dominator 3. How good are you at history and geography? I'm not very good at it. What's your favorite city in the world? New York. In my opinion, on Virginia. It's a nice state. It also has a ton of country farmland. Really like it. Alright, next question is from Maxwell. Since you have surpassed your first ever viewer, Shark plays Build-A-Boat for Treasure in your streams, what are you planning, or who are you planning to beat next in sub count? And another question, how does Shark plays Build-A-Boat for Treasure feel about its defeat? Well, I'm not planning on beating anybody else in a sub count, but I will put on screen what he feels about his defeat. Here you go. So yeah, that's how he feels. And I'm not planning on beating anybody else in a sub count, so yeah. Next one is from a Hamburger. Do you like Red Robin Steakhouse fries? Yes, I do. Do you like Velveeta mac and cheese? I think I've had it, and yeah, I do. Do you like Cheez-It, Duo's Parmesan, and Sharp Cheddar? Yes, those are really good, actually. And, really good snacks on a school day, or just like a soccer camp or sports camp day. They're really good. Alright, next question is from Silence. What is your best dealership vehicle in Twisted? I'm gonna have to go with my CSR, Cyclone Scientific Researcher, that's what I call it. It is a orange Chevy Tahoe with every single setting maxed out, like shocks, lift kit, and wheel offset. It's a really good car for off-road and probing tornadoes, and I just kind of like driving it around on lower high-risk days, and I think it's just a really good car in general. And also it could hold 3 probes, which is really helpful getting me some money. Alright, Nativids, what is my opinion on American football? I actually watch football, but it's college football. I watch Oklahoma Sooners because my dad was born in Oklahoma. He is a former Oklahoma person. I have no idea what I'm talking about. But yeah, great sport. Soccer's still better though. Well, football, soccer, yeah. Alright, another question from Aaron. What is my favorite soccer club? I already answered that, but Real Madrid, and let's move on. Guess what? Another question from Hamburger. Do you like NASCAR? I have never watched NASCAR in my entire life, but I do have Forza, which I do love that game, so I might start watching a little bit of NASCAR. But overall, I've never watched a bit of it in my life. Another question from Tofu Doge. What is my favorite vegetable / fruit? Well, I'll say my favorite vegetable. Tomatoes. I love tomatoes and like cucumbers, carrots. I love a lot of vegetables, I can tell you that. But overall, tomatoes are my favorite vegetable. Whew. last one on Discord. What are your thoughts on the National Hurricane Center? I love how HH liked that, but I like it. It gives me a lot of information on what hurricanes are gonna do. Sometimes they hit me, so it really helps. Shows what happens on like different models and stuff. So yeah, I approve. I like it. As you can see, we are now on to YouTube questions. Those were all Discord questions, and that was the first section of the video. Now we are on to the last section, which is YouTube section, yeah. And these are either the people that don't have Discord, or the people that just wanted to type in questions, although they do have Discord. But I hope you enjoyed that section. Let's get into this. Alright, question by Goji. First YouTube comment. What is your favorite sports and hobbies? I love soccer, or football, you can call it. Sorry, Europeans. But, also baseball. Baseball I've just gotten into, and it's really, really fun. I like playing outfield and, second baseman. It's really, really fun. So, those are my favorite sports and hobbies. Yeah! Alright, question from Jasper. What is my first ever 200-mile-an-hour tornado? And what is my first ever mile-wide tornado? Well, this happened in 1.16, both the same tornado. We had 3 hit Hazleton, but there was this one specific one that was 1.2 miles wide and, well, 298 miles an hour, which is a little quick, maybe like a tiny little bit quick. Alright, question from Hacker. Have you ever cheated in a Roblox game and gotten your account banned? Thankfully, no. I don't want my account to get banned because I want to keep on making content for you guys as much as I can, as much as possible. I'm going to start making long-form content here soon, so, yeah. No. Alright, question from my guy Nav. Are you planning on doing any big projects or collabs here in the future? Yeah, we're just not going to talk about that, but yeah, I am. Yeah, that picture right there, you can definitely see it. Yeah! Alright, question from Wolfie. Why did I get into weather and stuff? Well, we moved here to Missouri, and we've just been getting a ton of severe weather ever since. And I realized storm chasing was an actual thing, and I discovered Twisted, and that's where my entire YouTube channel started. But thank you for asking. That's a pretty good question. Last but not least, the iced tea. How old are you? And also, you're not being rude. People can ask me anytime they want how old I am. I'm completely fine with it. I'm 13 right now, about to turn 14 this October. Very happy about that, can't wait. So cool. And I also understand why people have a hard time believing that my voice is like really high. Have not hit puberty yet. But, yeah, that's just the way it is. Alright, this is an honorable mention from Shark Plays Build a Boat for Treasure, my first ever viewer. And this is what he has to say. Since it's so special, I'm just going to be reading it instead of just putting it on the screen for you guys to read. As your first ever viewer, I've gone with you through some of your ups and downs, and I hope you reach the milestone of 500 subscribers at least in 2 to 1 months. And since you've surpassed me, I think I said once you surpass me in subs, I shall catch up to you. And I surely will. And since you have surpassed me, even of what I can do, what will you do and who will you surpass next? I feel super happy of your accomplishment. It makes me happy seeing you grow. Hopefully you remember me once you're the most popular Twisted YouTuber. That very much warms my heart, and I want to thank you so much for being my first ever viewer. Thank you, Shark Build a Boat for Treasure. And I hope you have a great rest of your life. Maybe we could talk together sometime. I don't know, but all I just want to say is thank you very much. From the bottom of my heart, thank you.